Lord.
Oh yes, we don't work out come again for a program WAZOBIA platform where they reach you now from Wells Radio 89.3 FM. Wells Radio 89.3 FM. Now we be number one family radio for the whole of your state and even beyond. Why I know they bite my tongue when I talk this thing, be say I know waiting we be. If I'm not sure, I go to talk and with fear, but I dey sure of waiting I dey talk. When it come to family matter, now we dey front, now we dey carry am for head. And then, you know, say family, now they make society. That's why Wells Radio be the champion of families. Today for WAZOBIA, in case now today be the first time we tune to Wells Radio, they hear WAZOBIA. WAZOBIA now that platform where they speak Yoruba, speak Hausa, speak Igbo, speak Pidgin. Because if we say we be family, everybody go understand wetin dey go on for family. That's why we speak these three major languages, plus including Pidgin, so that you go understand wetin we dey talk. And for platform, for WAZOBIA, no be to fight. Now, when you talk your own, I go talk my own. No fight. Wetin dey cause katakata for society be say, when somebody talk, you no allow the other person to talk. Every family must give everybody time to talk. That's why WAZOBIA platform be ogbonge program for Wells Radio for everybody wey dey inside Obodo or your state. Because as I dey here now they talk, they hear me for Oyo, Ogbomosho, Shake, Ibabo, Okeho, Ibora, all the Ibora. There's another one, Ibabo, Mamu, Abala, Lanlete, Ijai.
I say I go fight you.
Batako, make it fight me now.
Lan
Latte. They hear me for Lan Latte. They hear me for Ikiru, for Ikire. For the other here, where they for Wabakia, Orile Ilugu. They hear us. Yes, I will receive call from all these places. Orile Ilugu, Killer, all of them. That's why every person will want to advertise better thing for your people. Now, Wells Radio be your best bet. Because this place where I call now, when you reach there, now loud and clear that they hear us. Nobody say you could hear shh, shh. Nobody where person go climb a tree with the radio. But I know they receive this signal. They will tell you, Baba Bimbo, climb this tree and make it receive them. No, for your bedroom, you go to receive us well. That's why any message where you drop for Wells Radio or your people go hear you. Then they go hear you well. My name is Chukwuemeka, Munachiso. Today we get Alejo, we get guests for WAZOBIA. Before we tell you what we carry on today, but make my if I call her my sister now, they begin to laugh. Make my sister Modube talk.
Sister, brother, aku ojúmọ́ mo lóòrọ̀ ní gbogbo bí tí afẹ́fẹ́ ìkànnì World Radio 89.3 FM. Ìkànnì kànga gbọ́mọ̀gbẹ́ tó kalẹ̀ sí Aláàfin Avenue lóríyọ̀lé ẹ̀sẹ̀ nílùú Ìbàdàn ń fẹ́ dènà láti ń kíra kó ojúmọ́ àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run tó tún járí ọjọ́ òní. Mo kí wa lórúkọ olùdásílẹ̀ àwọn lọ́gàlọ́gà lẹ́ka kankan mójú ẹ̀rọ fún sáà tá a wà yìí Jewalem bàbá jẹ́jẹ́ nù Henry náà wà nù kulu pẹ̀lú wambi yìí wípé àkó ojúmọ́ kí n tó wá dárúkọ mi mo ṣe bá ọba tó tó ẹ̀rù ọba náà ni mo bá aditú Olódùmarè ẹkùn ọkọ̀ òkè àrágbá yamuyamu bá ṣọ̀run òde ọ̀run gbígbéga lórúkọ rẹ títí láíláí ọba tó ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ ẹ̀mí gbogbo wa tó sì tún ṣí lóòrọ̀ òní kábíyèsí Olódùmarè ọ̀rọ̀ gbénú ọmọ ènìyàn fọhùn tí ń gbénú mi fọhùn ó náà ló fún mi lórúkọ Modupeola Sanni Golden Voice on Radio lórúkọ tèmi ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yín ètò wa WAZOBIA platform níbi tẹ́ ẹ ti máa láǹfààní láti gbọ́ èdè abínibí yín Yorùbá lẹ́ ń sọ ní Haúsá ní Ìgbò ní Yorùbá ní náà lẹ́ẹ̀mọ́ gbọ́ ní orí ètò yìí alálejò pàtàkì lórí ètò yìí lónìí ṣùgbọ́n Chukwuemeka náà ni ó sì sọ lójú àlejò ta ní lórí ètò yìí afásitì ìdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Alpha Photos àwọn ni wọ́n ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ ètò yìí wọ́n máa ń fáwọn èèyàn ní káàdì sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wọn tó sì máa ń fún wọn láǹfààní láti ya fọ́tò tí wọ́n bá wọn ṣe sínú pátákó tán lè gbé kọ́lé. Ẹ̀yin náà fẹ́ polówó ọjà yín ni àbẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ ètò ẹ mọ̀ bọ́ nílé iṣẹ́ wa ń bì ẹ̀ ń tajà ẹ sì fẹ́ kí gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ gbọ́ ẹ mọ̀ gbé bọ̀ ní World Radio 89.3 FM bí náà ni wọ́n ti gbọ́ ẹ ti rí bí Chukwuemeka ṣe ń dárúkọ gbogbo ibi tọ́wọ́jà wa dé bá gbogbo bẹ̀ náà lọ ti ń gbọ́ wà ẹ mọ̀ gbé ń bọ̀ ń bí kẹwàá polówó ọjà ẹ ṣeun ní gbogbo ibi tẹ́ ẹ ti ń gbọ́ wà iná kwana
lafiya jama'a masu sauraro barka da kasancewa a shirinmu da muke kawo muku daga Wells Radio 89.3 FM. Muna fatan kuna nan lafiya. Wannan shirin da kuke saurara ita ce muke kira WAZOBIA platform da muka kawo muku kowace ranar Laraba, ranar Litinin, ranar Juma'a daga karfe 10 zuwa karfe 11:30. Wannan shirin mukan hira akan abubuwan da ke faruwa a cikin kasanmu Najeriya. Za mu kai lokacin da za mu buɗe layin wayar mu sabili da in kuna da tambayoyi ko kuna so ku gaya naku ra'ayi din ko naku shawarwari din za ku iya kira mu bisa layi mu ji daga wurin ku don kun san cewa wannan shirin don na kowa da kowa ne kamar yadda Chukwuemeka yakan ce talk your own I talk my own. Kowa ya haɗa baki ya kawo nashi shawaran za a iya samu ci gaba kuma da muna fatan cewa gwamnatin tarayyar mu za ta dinga saurarawa ita ma ta yi kokari ta ɗauka matakai da zai taimaka ya kawo ci gaba ma mutanen ƙasar Najeriya. Kada ku manta ku gyama 'yan uwa su gyama 'yan uwa cewa Wells Radio 89.3 FM na kawo muku shirye-shirye masu kyau da lafiya. Ni ce da suna Alice Barnabas wanda za ku iya kira Gimbiyar Arewa.
Igbo ndị ọma ndị nwe mmadụ anyị abịakwa n'oge ọgbakọ WAZOBIA nke na-erite gị ntị ugbu a site na Wells Radio 89.3 FM anyị nọ n'ime Oluwele Estate ebe a ka ihe na-anụ ugbu a si erute gị ntị wee na-ayọsi biko dododo nọdebe nso maka na o nwere ihe ga-amụta tata n'okwu anyị ji bịa n'ụbọchị tata wụ Wednesday nke ụbọchị afọ ahịa afọ o nwere okwu anyị ji bịa n'ụbọchị tata ọ bụrụ na ịkpọ anyị n'ekwentị gee ntị ọfụma ka ịnụ ihe anyị na-ekwu maka ya tupu ịkpọ ka ọ ga-abụ ị na-akpọ ị mara ihe ị na-ekwu ịkpọ n'ekwentị gwa anyị aha gị gwa anyị ebe isi akpọ maka na ọ nwere ihe a ga-ezitere gị ma ịkpọ anyị n'ekwentị n'oge dị etu a onye na-anụ onu ya ugbu a bụ Chukwuemeka Munachiso. You know say every last 2 weeks e get one people wey protest for Abuja. They say they are protesting against cyber security act. Cyber security. Now one woman they asked me, say which one be cyber security? I said I don't know which one be cyber. Now cyber I know. I don't know cyber. You understand? You know I don't know. I said I don't know cyber. Now cyber. He said waiting the people they protest. I don't know how to explain them. You know say this book I don't know well. How do I explain cyber security to somebody? Cyber security. You know say they didn't know they during our time now. So I don't know what is a cyber for Yoruba language for even, but we get somebody here where a cyber security analyst because I they read many paper, both foreign and local. They say cyber criminals. I say these people don't steal, so they don't enter the cyber. They say cyber criminals. They are fighting cyber war. Cyber war day at least. Cyber war day. They fight cyber war. Cyber so many cyber full ground. And now we go bring somebody will be cyber security analyst and a young man dedicated to empowering Nigerians with security awareness. This security again. And he wants to help Nigerians to create a more secured digital future. You know, saying digital we they go now. You know, say during our time we know they digital. Analog we did. Where you go write letter, go post office. You go wait somebody they do telegram. At least you meet telegram. We go do telegram.
They do telegram now for phone.
No, that one on paper, na piece of paper. You go post office, go do telegram. You go wait for how many days before telegram go reach you. That one we did for man now they want to do digital. And the person they now authority for cyber security. You know say Wells Radio we know they bring people from Beer Palo, say make them come talk. Now people will know what they talk about. Now we do go bring Isaac Afolabi. He dey here with us, cyber security analyst. Isaac, you are welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
Before we ask you a question, make my people introduce you for our local language people. And anything where you want to talk here, I take go beg you, make you talk for the language where our people go understand. You know, say I don't know book well.
Use dictionary.
No, we made them know they carry dictionary. So ẹ ṣeun akójú wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ti mọ̀ wípé ọ̀tún lọ́jọ́ ń yọ ni ọ̀rọ̀ wa ní iléeṣẹ́ wa ní World Radio 89.3 FM pàápàá jùlọ lórí ètò wa WAZOBIA platform àtúntì gbèdé iṣẹ́ mọ̀ pé àwọn jìbìtì orí ayélujára ó tiẹ̀ ti wá pọ̀ ó ti di tọ́rán fọ́nkálẹ̀ báyìí ní ìwòyí ọjọ́sí náà ni àgbọ́tán ni àwọn kan ni wọ́n fẹ̀hónú hàn ní ìpínlẹ̀ ní olú ìlú ilẹ̀ wa l'Ábùjá wípé àwọn kan wọ́n ti lù wọ́n jìbìtì lórí ayélujára àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ torí náà la ṣe gbé ẹni tí ó kọ́ṣẹ́ mọṣẹ́ tó sì ní mọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ nípa bí wọ́n ṣe bá àwọn èèyàn ọgbọ́n ẹ̀wẹ̀ tó máa ń dá tó fi máa ń lo àwọn èèyàn jìbìtì lórí ayélujára náà la gbé wá sórí ètò lónìí. àwọn náà ni arákùnrin Isaac Afọlábí. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ntí àwọn tó bá mọṣẹ́ tán kọ́ṣẹ́ mọṣẹ́ tí èèkàn ṣe pọ́n he lórí ìkọ́ la máa ń gbé wá sórí ètò wa. wọ́n mọ̀ dá àwọn èèyàn wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lórí àwọn tí wọ́n lu jìbìtì lórí ayélujára lónìí tó sì jẹ́ pé ńgbà bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tán ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dáwọn èèyàn wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ọbẹ̀ bá ní béèrè tẹ̀fẹ́ béèrè láǹfààní àti béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn.
To jama'a yau mun kawo muku a wani babban bako da zai mana hira akan abin da ake kira cyber security shine da suna Isaac Afọlábí. To zai breaking down inda kowa zai iya gane wannan magana cyber da ake yi. Mun san cewa cyber magana ne da akan yi akan amfani da computer ko waya yadda dai zaka samu connection da su internet dai ka san abubuwa daban-daban. Mun san cewa kafin ka shiga wani wai bari dai zai fasara mana kada mu fasara mana yadda ba mu gane kansa ba amma shi Malam Isaac Afọlábí zai bayyana mana wannan cyber security. Mukan samu wani lokaci da zaka ga wani za a ce wayansa an hacking an karba mai waya baya iya connecting to wani abubuwa duk wannan zai bayyana mana akan wayannan abubuwa din. So ku ci gaba da saurarawa kuma idan kuna so ku kira lokaci yayi za mu kira layin lamban don ku kira.
Igbo nwe mmadụ onye anyị na ebe a ugbu a bụ Maazị Isaac Afọlábí onye na-ahụ maka cyber security. Ige ntị ọfụma tata ị ga-anụ ihe bụ cyber security maybe na ị na-anụbu ya mbụ mana ịmaghị ihe ịwapụtara. Gee ntị ọfụma ugbu a ka ị mara ihe ka ọ ga-esi kọwa ya n'asụsụ onye ọbụla ga-aghọta. Gee ntị ọfụma biko ọ ga-elu oge na ị ga-ajụ ajụjụ ịkpọọ n'ekwentị jụọ ajụjụ ị chọrọ njụnụ. For the listeners, the numbers to call for you to ask your question when we start now 0916-893-1000, 0916-893-1000, 0916-893-2000, 0915-3334-893. Isaac, you are welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
What is waiting be cyber security? I beg you, make it so explain them in a way that people can understand. Somebody don't they call me already? You don't they call, hello? Oh, you don't call. I mean, may you call us back?
May you wait, sir. May you
explain waiting be cyber security?
Thank you very much for the introduction. My name is Isaac Afọlábí, a cybersecurity analyst. And I best believe I'm good at what I do.
Okay.
So, cybersecurity is, in the layman's language, I'll put it is safeguarding your digital assets and lives.
Okay.
Everybody, because the world is going digital. Everybody has digital lives. Digital lives involves our social media accounts, our emails, our pictures and videos uploaded to cloud. It's our digital lives. Even our online banking, it's our digital life. So every single person, as long as you have a phone, it does not even necessarily need to be an Android.
Okay.
As long as you have a phone, you have a digital life.
Okay.
So basically, that's just the simplest explanation I'll give it as.
Okay. Cyber security. Okay.
Ṣeun níbi tẹ́ ti ń gbọ́ wa wọ́n ṣe oríkì fún cyber security ẹ̀yin náà sì lè mọ̀ pé cyber security cyber kí a ló túmọ̀ sí. Wọ́n náà ní pé ṣíṣe ààbò lórí àwọn atọ́ka ìdánimọ̀ wa lórí ayélujára. Ẹ rí i pé ìgbé ayé tá a wà ní ìsìn ó ti jẹ́ ìgbé ayé tó yẹ pé kò fẹ́ sí nǹkan tí ò sí láyélujára. Níwọ̀n ìgbà tá a bá ti ní ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ń pé kò sí àti sopọ̀ mọ́ ayélujára nu. Bóyá wà lórí títí ìtàkùn ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ni lónírúurú ayélujára náà nù pé bá a ṣe lè ṣààbò lórí rẹ̀ débi pé àwọn tí kò ṣe pé àwọn tí ó yẹ pé kèé sáwọn ló bá wa sí kó mọ̀ ṣe pé wọ́n wà mọ́ ọ̀nà ṣe àgẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ fi ó kọ́ wa sí tí òyàn ṣe àbó mi tàbí wọ́n wà tibẹ̀ wọ́n gbọ́lẹ̀ wọlé sí alára sẹ́wọ̀n pẹ́lú mi lọ́pọ̀ ìgbà ló jẹ́ pé lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àlejò wa ṣe sọ pé kódà o lè má tiẹ̀ lè lò ó lè jẹ́ fóònù tó ń lò kó má jẹ́ ẹni tó jẹ́ pé o tiẹ̀ fi lè mọ wo ayélujára ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n gbà tó ti nẹ́rọ̀ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ oríṣiríṣi ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀rí pẹ́ lómi ó lè ní wọ́n pe àwọn nọ́mbà kan fóun lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yóò bá lóun tẹ̀ ló bá ti tẹ̀ pin báyìí yóò bá di pé gbogbo ohun tí ń bẹ ní àpò ìfowópamọ́sí rẹ̀ ló lọ ohun tó fẹ́ dá a lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lé lórí nù nítorí náà tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé cyber security oníṣíṣẹ́ ààbò lórí atọ́ka ìdánimọ̀ wa lórí ayélujára.
To jama'a masu sauraro muna kan hira ne da shi a bakonmu wanda ake kira cyber security analyst wato mai fassara ko bayyana wannan abin da ake kira a cyber security shine da suna Isaac Afolabi ya ce a turanci wai cyber security shine yanayin da zaka lura da asset ko abubuwan da kake da shi a online kenan wato mun san cewa kowane mutum duk wanda ke da waya wato yana da asset yana da babban abu kenan a online ya yiwu yanzu kana da waya dina wayanka ne zaka iya transfer daga bankin ka zuwa wani banki ya yiwu a wayanka ne kana social media kana su postin su kasuwancinka ya yiwu a waya din ne dai kana da information daban-daban kana da su email kana da su online banking app da duk su social media da ya faɗa so duk wayannan kai ne image in kanka ne yanayin kanka ne kake sa wannan guri din kuma in mun duba akwai yanayin da wani kamar yadda na fara faɗa da farko zaka ji wani ya ce an tura mun kuɗi wai kana neman kuɗi kuma zaka an zo an bincike ba kai bane ka tura wannan sakon wai kana son kuɗi ba wani ne ya riga ya samu yanayin da ya kwace lambar wayanka har ya iya ya tuttura ma mutane wannan message din to shine ya zo ya bayyana mana akan wannan cyber security yanayin da za mu kiyaye abubuwan da ke cikin wayanmu da ya kamata na kanmu ne kawai da babu third party da zai samu access na wannan abubuwa to shine muke kan hira da shi ku ci gaba da saurawa.
Ndị be anyị onye anyị na ebe a ugbu a bụ Maazị Isaac Afolabi dịka nsikwu na mbụ onye wụ cyber security analyst ọ na-akọwa ihe wụ cyber security ajụjụ anyị jụrụ ya tata sị onye ọbụla nwere fonu ekwentị onye ọbụla na-etinye ego n'ikuku na-ewepụta ihe ọbụla iji ekwentị eme na ị kwesịrị ịma ihe a na-akpọ cyber security ọ bụrụ na ị na-ewere ego na-ezigara ndị mmadụ ego si na bankị ijeghị bankị ịpịa ọpịpị ịpịa ekwentị gị o were ego wegara onye ọzọ iwere ekwentị na-azụ ahịa na ị kwesịrị ịdị na-echekwa fonu gị ọfụma gee ntị ọfụma ugbu a ka ịnụ ka ị ga-esi wee chekwa etu ọbụla isi apị ihe ọpịpị ma ị nwere kọmputa ma ị nwere laptọpụ ihe ọbụla ị na-eme iji ihe ekwentị eme na ị kwesịrị ịma ihe a na-akpọ cyber security ya ka ọ kọwara ugbu a na ihe eke nkwụcha maka na foonu ahụ iji n'aka ị nwere ike iji ewe na onwe gị n'iyi ma ọ bụrụ ịma ọhọ ka esi ụmụaka nwa na-apị ihe ọpịpị enwere ike apịgide ihe a apịnye ebe itinyere ego ga na mmụọ gee ntị ọfụma ka ịnụ ka ọ ga-esi kọwa ka ị ga-esi wee chekwa ihe anyị na-ebu n'aka a na-akpọ ekwentị mgbe ọbụla Isaac, we often hear of phishing and social engineering. What does that one mean?
Okay, it's phishing and social engineering.
Phishing.
Yeah. Phishing simply means. Let me put it in a scenario based. You know, we get emails.
We get emails.
Yeah, we get emails sometimes that you know it's fake. Or sometimes they call you and they say, they're calling from so bank that you know it's fake.
It's fake.
Yeah, that's phishing.
Okay, that's what they call phishing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a form of phishing.
Okay.
Because phishing is in different categories and types.
Okay.
But the simplest explanation I'll give it is tricking users into giving out sensitive information.
Tricking users.
Yeah. Tricking users to giving out sensitive information. And social engineering, they are kind of intertwined. I'll put it like that. Social engineering is also tricking users to giving out sensitive information, but does not just stop at that.
Okay.
It also it's psychological. Yeah, like psychological manipulation of people to perform an action. For example, as I was coming in this morning, before I saw you, I could have told the guy that, let's assume I didn't have anything to do here this morning, and I wanted to come in. I could have just told him that, okay, I'm here to see so and so. So, and they will literally just let me in. I've literally social engineered him to allow me in. So he has performed that action, not knowing my intention.
Yeah,
so that's social engineering.
Okay.
So for phishing, we literally have different types of phishing. We have the email phishing, we have the spear phishing, we have the whale phishing, that's the whaling.
Okay.
We have the smishing, that's the SMS phishing. We have the vishing, that's the voice phishing. And we have the angler phishing, that's the one on social media. Sometimes, social media, for example, on my Twitter page, in my DMs, I get a whole lot of messages, people trying to trick users to click links via social media. That's angler phishing. That's the type of phishing. Yeah. So, but the most common type of phishing is the email phishing. Yeah. And sometimes on our phones we get SMS. You perform this action so and so. Click this link via SMS. Yeah. That's
it's dangerous.
Very dangerous.
To
Very
click.
dangerous to click.
Isaac, this thing where you talk now, can you talk it in Yoruba?
I don't know how to speak.
Because you don't look like somebody. Oh, yeah.
I will sue you and you are bearing Yoruba name.
I can do your work.
Do your work. You know why I asked that question? Isaac doesn't look like somebody who will.
I don't understand.
So you're already aware that he doesn't look like someone that can
doesn't
speak
look
Yoruba.
like-
So you don't, you just pulled his leg.
So ṣe oníbi tẹ́ ti ń gbọ́ wa Wells Radio 89.3 FM náà ní ẹ̀dì tí mo gbé ìbùkẹ́ mọ̀ pé táwọn gbé orí ètò ìtọ́sàánú gbogbo ẹ̀ sánṣẹ́ dé ni àlejò wa lórí ètò ni arákùnrin Isaac Afọlábí. Wọ́n wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọgbọ́n àlùmọ̀kọ́rọ́ táwọn èèyàn máa ń lò tí wọ́n fi máa ń lù jìbìtì lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. Ní àkọ́kọ́ ẹ̀bá ni wọ́n fishing tó ń sọ kì í ṣe bá a ti ń pẹja ò fishing báwọn èèyàn ti máa ń lo ọgbọ́n àlùmọ̀kọ́rọ́ láti fi sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé kí wọ́n tiẹ̀ fi tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ìdánimọ̀ wọn lẹ̀ lórí ayélujára òní wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ń parẹ̀. Wọ́n á sọ social engineering pé tó bá ti sọ ẹ̀rọ engineering tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú mọ́ ẹ̀rọ náà ni ayélujára ìwẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ náà ni. Wọ́n ní pé tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa báwọn èèyàn ṣe máa lo ọgbọ́n àlùmọ̀kọ́rọ́ yìí pé wọ́n á máa lo ọgbọ́n àlùmọ̀kọ́rọ́ lónírúurú. Wọ́n lè sọ fún èèyàn pé àwọn nọ́mbà báyìí bá a ṣe ń pè fún yín tẹ̀ àbí kán ní nọ́mbà bíi méjì mélòó ló parí nọ́mbà yín àbí ló parí nọ́mbà tẹ́ fi ṣe WhatsApp yín àbí nọ́mbà tí ó wà ní orí títí ilé ìfowópamọ́ yín sí. Gbogbo ọgbọ́n bẹ́yẹn ni wọ́n máa ń lò pé tí wọ́n ń pè ní phishing social engineering nìyí pé ọgbọ́n àlùmọ̀kọ́rẹ́ táwọn èèyàn máa ń lò tí wọ́n fi sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé kán fi tó jẹ́ pé àwọn nìkan ló yẹ ọ́ mọ̀ nípa ti bọ́ ṣe ń lo ayélujára wọn tí wọ́n fi dọ́gbọ́n gbà lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn tí wọ́n fi lè dọ́gbọ́n láti fi lè ṣe wọ́n ní ṣùtà lórí rúurú pé òun ni phishing tí wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ yìí. Wọ́n ní fún àpẹẹrẹ ká sọ pé ńgbà àwọn fẹ́ wọnú bí lónìí pé àwọn ò ní nǹkan kan wá ṣe ń bì pé ó ṣeé ṣe káwọn lo ọgbọ́n àlùmọ̀kọ́rọ̀ yìí báwọn tí wọ́n ń lò lórí ayélujára náà sì mọ́ ń lò táwọn fi sọ pé ẹni báyìí làwọn fẹ́ rí ó tiẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé àwọn ń bọ̀ tó sì jẹ́ pé irọ́ ni pé irú ọgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn èèyàn máa ń lò lórí ayélujára tí wọ́n fi mọ̀ ṣe àwọn èèyàn ń sùtà tán wá sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa rẹ̀ gangan lónìí ní sọ pé ńgbà bá kán lè tó mọ̀ gbọ́ àwọn nọ́mbà tẹ̀sí lè pè wá sí ni bóyá ẹ fẹ́ béèrè bóyá nǹkan bóyá tiẹ̀ ti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn tá à ń wí yìí rí. Àwọn nọ́mbà wo yí padà 09168931000 09168932000 tàbí 09153334893. Ẹ sì ṣe lọ sí ìtàkùn ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ wa Facebook tẹ́ bá ti tẹ World Radio 893 FM ẹ rí wa ń bẹ̀. Ẹ láìkí ẹ share kẹ́ fàríwísí ránṣẹ́ tàbí kẹ́ lọ sí YouTube wa World Radio 893 náà ni ẹ mọ̀ rí wa ń bẹ̀ kétékété ẹ mọ̀ fi béèrè yín náà ránṣẹ́ síbẹ̀.
To jama'a masu sauraro muna nan ne har yanzu da shi bakonmu a Malam Isaac Afọlábí muna kan hira tare da shi game da wannan abin da ake kira cyber security don mun san cewa da yawan mutane yanzu na amfani da waya ko laptop ko kana da access da internet to shi ne mun kira shi don ya bayyana mana wannan cyber security din da yawan mutane suna samun kansu daga hannayen wanda ake kira internet fraudsters wanda kafin ka sani sun riga sun accessing information a cikin wayanka sun fara tuttura sako ma mutane cewa su tura musu kuɗi kafin ka sani kuma mutane sun tuttura musu kuɗi wannan abubuwan ba kyau to shine muka ce bari mu kusanar ma mutane wannan abu mutane su san da shi su ga yadda za su ɗauka matakin tsaro don muna son ci gaba a cikin ƙasar mu Najeriya to shine yake bayyana mana cewa wannan cyber security din shine yake bayyana mana cewa wannan cyber security din ya shafe kowa da kowa da ke da waya. Dan kana da waya ka san kana da information na kanka a wannan waya din, zaka iya amfani da waya ka cire kuɗi a banki ko ka tura kuɗi ma wani a waya ne, zaka iya tura information, ka tura labari ko sako ma wani a SMS kenan. Waya ne zaka iya amfani da shi ko su social media ka tura information hakan nan. Dan ya magana email, shine ya fassara mana cewa akwai wannan abin da ake kira akwai wannan abin da ake kiran shi social media da ake kiran shi safeguarding digital assets kenan, wato shi wannan cyber security din. Sai ya ce akwai wannan abin da ake kiran su sunaye daban-daban, akwai phishing, akwai email, akwai whale smishing, akwai abubuwa daban-daban da shi ne kawai zai fassara mana yadda za ku gane kan cewa daban irin wannan abubuwan shi ne yanayin da wayannan mutanen ke bin different dimension na samun yadda za su penetrating zuwa cikin account na mutane su cuce su ko kuma su ɗauka kuɗi daga wurarensu. To shi ne yake kokarin ya bayyana mana wayannan abubuwa din. Idan kuna da tambaya ko kuna so ku kira mu, za ku iya kira mu bisa layi a 0916-933-1000.
Make we pick this call. Hello.
Hello. Welcome, Oba. Hello, Dimane.
Odima, onye
This is High Chief Ken.
Hi, Chief Ken. Yeah, Chukwuemeka for waiting. We carry on today.
We are talking of security.
Yes, cyber security.
Yes, cyber security and all that.
Yes.
Not only that alone, we also have to talk security generally.
But today, now cyber security we want talk because the man where they here, now expert for cyber security.
Okay, cyber of all these atrocious things we are having, in a society.
People where they send the fake email, fake.
All these atrocities of fake something and all that is a kind of cyber now.
Yes.
But we also have to talk of the security generally.
No.
Comforting us in our nation.
Today, now cyber we want focus.
Okay, cyber.
Cyber.
We did talk about the general one.
But we have been discussing of this thing before you invite that man there. We have read some news, so I want to follow from those news you have read before.
No, I'm coming to that one, High Chief. But for now, cyber we dey talk. When we come, as soon as the man leave now, we'll come back to that one.
Okay, now if I'm having my ATM something now, I want to go to the bank. So ATM to go and take money. So how will I do? How will I do to not to be involved? I mean, to not be a victim of that?
Okay, Isaac, here with you talk.
For them not to for my money and all that.
Okay.
How will I do?
Okay.
And even in all this POS people and all that. So how am I going to solve? How am I going to know that they can siphon my money and even leave me cobbleless?
Okay, we answer that question now. Thank you, High Chief. Thank you for calling Wells Radio 89.2 FM. Afolabi, you heard what the man talk.
Yeah,
how will he prevent his ATM and this because all these POS is they dangerous. So that's why I know they do POS for the person where I don't know. One woman don't go do POS. He come out, he goes somewhere. Throughout that week, they were removing 2,000 naira from her this thing. And he has thrown the paper away. That one is cybercrime. Now. How will she know where this thing come from?
Okay. First of all, let me
address what the chief said.
The question he asked. Our ATMs are very sensitive. In this part of the world, it's very sensitive, but most people do not take cognizance of that. For example, you go to the bank, you want to withdraw money, you're standing on the queue. I, as a person, if I'm next in line to you to withdraw and you're about to input your ATM, I can just shoulder soft, like raise my head a little and look at your pin. Is a type of social engineering. We call it shoulder surfing.
Shoulder surfing.
Yeah, we call it shoulder surfing. Yeah. Like you try to surf and see if the pin the person is inputting in the ATM. So That's why most banks will tell you should try to
hide
when you want to input your PIN. Because if I get to see your PIN that you imputed into your ATM and I saw that you drew good money, I can literally just trace you and follow you back home. And in a way, just try to get your details, and I can just from there read about you. Maybe from there you went back to your office, I can read about you. Okay, yeah, so organization, you do this, you do that. I can now even create a type of phishing. They call it spear phishing. It's for a targeted individual. So I can now create something in line of, okay, this person's name, what's his name, what does it do? I can now send them mail. Okay, you withdrew from GT Bank, for example. You have issues with your GT Bank, blah, 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 blah. Click this link to do that. I can literally go online and gather your information. They call it information gathering. So if you want to spearfish about somebody, like spearfishing is just for a targeted individual. So you can actually just gather the info and just target the person. And me as the person, me that is the victim, me that I'm the victim, I can literally see that I withdrew money from my ATM today, 4 days ago or 3 days ago. Why is the bank sending me this? And simply I will just click it and...
hold on. Hello?
Hello, good morning, West Radio.
Yeah, good morning, George.
Mr. George, they call you from Ologuero.
Okay, sir, you're welcome.
You see, apart from this issue of some of these bad boys who are always trying to withdraw money from people's accounts, there are some networks too. I don't know how they get me into it. I find out that every morning they deduct 200 naira from my account. So I've even abandoned 2 of my lines like that. I go buy another line. How do they get into it? Then you are telling me that you are deducting it for education purposes. I don't get to pay for school again. But every time you say you deduct it for education. Who's the education? Me, I not go to school. I don't get to pay for school. How do they get me involved in such a thing?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Isaac, over to you.
Yes. If I got his question right, he was asking...
How did they get into his what did they call it? How did they get into his and they are withdrawing money every time his account?
Okay, his account.
They are deducting money, say for education.
Yeah. That drives me back to the first question.
Yeah, first question, yes. They are the same.
Yeah, of how do you get to protect your ATM and all that?
Yes.
It is not truly advisable. Do you understand? Because there's been so many cases of these POS people. There has been so many cases of POS people trying to play smart on their customers. Do you get? So that's one thing you should learn to do. That if you want to withdraw, you should at most try to get to your bank to withdraw money.
Go to their bank.
Yeah,
it's safer.
It's safer to do that because you literally would not know. Yes, you can need money urgently, but you literally would not know who is the good
POS
service.
Yes.
Who is a good service and who is there to feed on each of our victim. If you cannot really do that, it's better you do. That's why the world is mobile now. It's digital rather. It's better to mostly do digital transfers.
Okay.
Then till you get to the point of where you would be able to get some money and you do that. So because it's not really advisable because these POS people, some even putting chips into their POS to...
Chips?
Yes, some putting chips into their POS to scan your card.
Okay,
but literally would not know.
Hold on. Really? Hello?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Donatus.
Yes, it's Donatus, sir, calling from...
Okay.
From Udona, sir.
Okay, ask your question, Donatus.
Yes, sir. Sir, my question that I want to ask, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Last month, I was being deducted in my bank, like 450 naira. Number one, they send me a message that for maintenance, the cost 53 naira. Number two, they come tell me say for electronics and which maintenance they get the cost 200 naira. And now they come tell me say for monthly charges They don't cut 200 naira. That's everything 453 naira. Okay. Another one again. I don't know, some banks, if you open account in that bank, then later in the night, that the moment you open that account, then later in the night, somebody will not call you. Say, are you Mr. Donatus Uzotuku? Are you this? Are you that? Please, can you send me some details? Wait, I don't understand. Why is it that they are calling somebody
in the midnight?
You open account and that night they will still call you again. I don't know what is.
Okay. Is there anywhere you understand this question?
Yeah, I understand this question.
You see, Isaac, this thing we are talking, you will see come back, because we get many things to ask you.
Exactly.
Many things. You hear the calls coming in. So this one now that this man asks, another person is coming again. Hello.
Hello, Oba.
Yes, sir.
Please, when he's talking of if you want to be saved, anyone want to be saved, you should go to bank. Is it both going inside the bank to withdraw an ATM? Are both of them? Are we safe for the two? Because when you say going to bank, the people are complaining of ATM also. There are some guru there of to the bank of ATM bank. It's guru there, and or is it inside bank? Is better inside the bank to go and use sheets of this thing to write, or to go to with ATM is more or ATM. Both of them are too. Is okay. Okay. Then that is one question.
Okay.
The other one is POS, going to POS. When they see, when you know you have your own private, you have a secret thing that you normally that's for pay. Then what of the one that's inside that card? The long one that is written in that particular ATM. There's one long one there. I don't know. It's like First Bank now has a written one that is also a number. There's number in that something that people say that when they see it and they when they just can, if they can crack it on their head and those they will use it to finish that person. Okay. So that particular one too. Please, I'm about to go out. I want to hear from that man, please, so that I can.
Okay. Oh, we talk. Oh yeah, Afolabi Chief want to go out. Okay. Can you answer Chief question?
Okay. First off, he talked about ATM cards having long digits.
He said, is it going inside the bank? Go. Okay. Or still using the ATM inside the bank?
Yes.
And he mentioned about the number.
Yes. Okay. First one is about the going into the bank. Yeah, I know it can be stressful and all that. You can literally use other bank ATMs around you. You can literally use other bank ATMs around you. That way, it will prevent you from the hassles of going into the bank to withdraw money and maybe queue for long and all that. You can use other ATMs that are close by you. Okay. You just have to pay for the charges. Okay. But another thing is, you can still use POS, but most of the time it is better you do transfers. Okay. It's better you do transfers to the POS. So
because
that
of the
way,
chip you mentioned.
Yeah, that way they don't have access to your cards. Because in the digital world now, if somebody has access to your card, your CVV and your expiry date with the 16 digits, they really do not even need your ATM pin before they withdraw money from your account. They really do not need that. So we have to be cyber aware. We have to be aware of how we handle our digital lives that I spoke about earlier. So that's one of the things. You have to be very vigilant. If you know you can do transfers, you can use, if you know your bank is kind of slow, you can open a microfinance bank that is very, very fast for transfers. Then put some money there. That should be your day-to-day activities of running some money and all that. So that way to relieve you of the stress of having to go to the bank or queue at the ATMs or endangering your digital life by giving a PS guy your ATM to withdraw for you, not knowing his own intention. Because there was a time I had a scenario, I think late 23 or early last year, that the guy withdrew from the ATM. I think he had about almost 400k in his ATM in his account, and he withdrew just about 10 or 15k. And till the end of that, he was just receiving debits, and he was traveling. So he had left already, and they were just thank you. Withdrew his money before he could even get to the bank or even try to complain. All his money vanished.
Okay, let's answer this person. Hello.
Chukwuemeka.
Yes, sir.
He never answered to
Yeah, hello.
it got to a stage. Some of these things also has to do with those who are working in the bank.
Okay.
But you know, good make person just call somebody when you don't know whether the is
Hello. Hello.
from our personal bank account.
Yes.
So even the bank management will also check their workers and make sure that bad boys are not among them.
Okay.
So make you answer the other one. Why are they deducting money for education when I know they go school?
Afolabi is not working. He said, why are they deducting money from his account when you know they go school? Is that a mistake or is it part of phishing or something?
No, okay, sorry. One of the education is what I don't really
He said they are
understand.
withdrawing money from his account.
Me, I feel he might have unintentionally or without knowing subscribed to a package that
He said he
did
didn't
not know about.
he didn't subscribe.
You know, sometimes the text message will just pop up on your phone, and once you tap OK, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's a very valid point. Because sometimes on my phone, my service provider will just send me some things and it will pop up. And if you are not careful enough, or if you want to just quickly dismiss it and you click it, you will start getting debited from your airtime.
Okay. Afolabi Isaac, this is where we match break
There's
for this.
a question.
Oh, there's somebody is coming. So that hello.
Hello, sir.
Good
Morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. This is Mommy Rose from Ido.
Okay, man. Can you ask your question?
Yes, I want to ask him. Without somebody having somebody's PIN and the number, is there any other way they can take somebody's money? Because there was a day I went to POS, because we in Ido here, we don't have any bank here. So it's mainly POS we use here. So the person, I withdrew money from the POS man. Before, if I withdraw money, I will see alert. They will show me my balance. But since that almost a week, and I did not see any alert on that particular withdrawal I made. So I don't know what it means. Let him explain to me. And other ways they can take somebody's money. Let me know, please.
Okay. Jibi, you have a question?
Yes. That's a very good question. She says she stays in
Ido,
Ido and they don't have a bank.
You don't have a bank.
So, like, I'll refer to the alternative I talked about earlier. It's best you transfer money to a POS guy.
Okay.
With the charges, it's best to transfer money.
So that they will give you money.
So that they will give you money, so that there's no form of interaction with your card.
Just hold on a bit. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. It's still Donatus, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Donatus.
Okay, I have not answered my question. I threw a question. I said that when somebody open an account, and that moment you open an account and then give you your ATM and everything, that moment you open an account and give you ATM and everything, why is it that they will still call somebody at night, begin to tell somebody, and already we have already had this thing, stated that somebody will call you, don't answer them all, and already from the bank they will tell you.
Okay, please. I have a question for him. Yeah.
Why is it that somebody will still call again? Why is it?
Hold on, Donatus. He has a question for you.
Yeah, my question is, good afternoon, Donatus. My question for you is, you said you opened an account and they gave you ATM and all that, and they reached out to you at night. What's like? Because in the light of it, you should not literally. Your bank will always tell you should not give out any information to anybody, because the bank will literally not call you
at night.
So any time of the day, the bank will not even call you to ask for your details. The bank has your details already. So if they need any verification, they will likely tell you to come to the bank's office to do the verification.
Okay.
So you should literally not respond to anybody calling you, no matter the time of the day, to ask for your details. That's one thing I talked about. That is the vision. The voice call, they call you, try to manipulate you into giving out sensitive information. You should literally not do that. You should not answer anybody that is calling you. I hope he's listening.
He's listening.
You should literally not answer anybody calling you to ask for your details, no matter the time of the day it is. Because, let me use myself as an example. Sometimes that was 18 months or 2 years ago, I was seated, I was just resting, and somebody just called me. Hello, is this Mr. Isaac Afolabi? I said yes. The person mentioned my date of birth. I said yes. The person mentioned my mom's maiden name. I said yes. How can I help you? He said, we are from your bank. We know you have. I said, what bank? He said,
just hold on, let me. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. My name is Abayomi Ajani. I'm calling from Nigeria.
Okay, Abayomi Ajani, can we have your question?
Yes. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, sir. So the question is this. Sometimes you try to use an ATM machine, and for one reason or the other, the machine seizes your card. And before you know what is happening, you need to get alert. What could have led to that?
Okay. I'll address that as the bank's error. Okay. You can decide to use another bank's ATM machine, which is not the bank you're banking with, and they literally just seize your card and withdraw your money and maybe one thing or the other. You usually have to reach out to your bank. It might be from your bank. It might be your bank's error, or the bank's ATM's error. So the communication will be between the two banks, but you have to reach out to your bank. I used an ATM, my card got seized, and this and that. So that bank would send the bank that seized your ATM card will send your ATM back to the closest branch to you. The bank the communication would happen between the two banks. So, but you as the person, your bank will tell you to come get your ATM at the closest branch to you that you registered when you were opening an account. So it might be an error between both banks.
Okay, so no cybercrime involved.
No cybercrime involved.
Okay. Hello,
sir. Ẹ káàárọ̀, sir.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ ma.
Yes,
ma. Orúkọ yín ma. Yes, ma.
Ọlọ́run fún wa lédè o.
Àmín ma.
Ìyá àbèjì láti Ìjẹ̀bú Òde.
Yes, ma.
Nǹkan tẹ́mi fẹ́ béèrè àti sọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ̀nà méjì ló pín sí.
Yes.
Number 1, èèyàn sọ pé òun fẹ́ ṣe transfer ní báńkì. Látọjọ́ aláyé ti dáyé, wọ́n máa ń ní ṣíìtì tán máa fíìlì. Ṣùgbọ́n báńkì kan sìn, ó máa ní lápútọ̀pù lòun máa fi ṣe tán máa béèrè orúkọ tó ń lọ ẹ̀ǹtì àkáǹtì nọ́mbà. Tán bá tó ṣe tán, wọ́n á ní ó máa gbé nọ́mbà kan jáde ní kán pè. Wọ́n lè ń tẹ̀ síbẹ̀. Mo jẹ́ rí kán sọ pé within 5 minutes kán tètè lò kó máa ń lọ kúrò ń bẹ̀. ṣé èèyàn ò lè ṣí owó èèyàn gbé. Number 2, bank scammer máa ń wà ní báǹkì. Wọ́n ní bí eku ilé ẹ̀ tí ń kàn ìdílé òpá ní
Tòde ò lè pa ni.
So ó wá kùn sí èèyàn mi kan wọ́n sẹ́ndì 1 million fún owó ìtàmẹ́ǹtì ẹ̀ sí báǹkì yẹn. Gbogbo ayé gbogbo àwọn tó kù ti lọ gbà ní December wọ́n ti tẹ̀ síbẹ̀. Ó wá lọ síbẹ̀ ní March. Ṣé ni wọ́n sọ pé kò sí owó kankan tó wọlé sí àkáǹtì. Ó ṣàrìnrìn wọ́n ṣàǹtakú pé kò sí owó kankan tó wọlé sí àkáǹtì ẹ̀. So bí ẹnìyàn wá jókòó síbẹ̀ níjọ́ kan láti àárọ̀ tí wọ́n fi close tí wọ́n ṣáà ní kò sówó ń bẹ̀ ìyẹn ló wá pe ọmọ ẹ̀ tó wà ní báràkì pé ẹ̀kan bá ń pe lọ sọ fún CSO wọ́n fẹ́ pa àwọn sí báǹkì báyìí o Sky Bank nígbà yẹn. So Blessing lórúkọ ẹni tí ó ń ṣe àṣemáṣe ń bẹ̀ yẹn. So bí wọ́n ṣe gbọ́ pé ó pe báràkì ni àwọn tó kù ẹ̀ ti sọ pé Blessing ìwọ ni o ìwọ ló fi owó ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣe kí wọ́n máa ń ṣe yẹn fixed deposit kí a mọ bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nísìnyí o pé wọ́n tó dé o kìnnìkan wọn mọ̀ pé mi ń gbọ́ kíákíá lòun náà dẹ̀ wá pè mí òun ti wá gbogbo kinní òun ti rí owó yẹn ó wà ń bẹ̀ kìnnìkan pé kémi ti ṣe fixed deposit kí má wulẹ̀ ni mo fẹ́ ní ẹ̀ kí wọ́n má wọn fẹ́ gbà mo á ní wọ́n máa gbà o wọ́n ní wọ́n lè gba gbogbo ẹ̀ díẹ̀ náà máa gbà láàrin ijọ́ 2 mẹ́ta ẹni ẹ̀yà àgbà owó ẹ̀ kúrò ní. ṣé wà pé tí ò bá jẹ́ kóbìnrin yẹn dúró bọ́ ṣe máa ṣe owó mọ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn tó kẹ̀jẹ̀ báǹkì yẹn náà ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ tán ti ń gbowó wọ́n pọ̀ àwọn báǹkì míì sì ti ń bá lọ wọ́n máa complain pé àwọn ò gbowó àwọn dẹ̀ rí àláṣì o pé wọ́n yọ owó wọn o nígbà wọn bá lọ bá wọn fà owó yẹn á padà síbẹ̀ kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ táà lè trust àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní báǹkì yìí.
ṣe Iyabeji ṣe kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ so make you explain to Iyabeji wetin happen.
We have some messages.
Okay, messages.
From Adeleke Esther says my guy, and one other person too said something on our platform. Okay, Jimo Sodiq Adeniran, my guy. The other person Adeleke Esther, well done. And like
okay. You see, Afolabi, answer this woman now, Iyabeji, calling from Ejebode.
Yes.
You will see come back because if I say this thing, don't they pass waiting.
Yes. Okay. First of all, let me answer a question. Bank calling you, then he asking for your details. That's one thing I said earlier of the phishing, which is a form of phishing.
Phishing, yes.
Yeah, that you have to call and those guys will literally call you. Like the way I said they called me.
Yes.
The guy asked me, he's calling from my bank. I said, what bank? He could not give me one bank. But literally, somebody in the older generations, let me put it like that, the older generations would literally want to say, what is your date of birth? What is your mother baby's name? So they will literally be carried away and they will just give out their details. So the guy was saying, I have an issue with my bank. I said, what bank? Give me the name of the bank. Then from there we would know we'll progress. So literally that's one form of phishing that she should not fall for. Okay. Do not give out your details on any platform.
Okay, that's what you are telling Iyabeji.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling her, that she should not give out any of her info. If your bank needs you to make a correction or correct your anything, your details on your account, they'll literally tell you to come to the nearest bank. Okay. A bank will not call you via the phone or anything.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Isaac Afolabi. Next Wednesday you are coming back because many questions there. You know, say as people they call now. Next Wednesday we want to tell our listeners that Isaac Afolabi is coming back again with this cyber security thing because we have not touched the questions so that we can bring in another guest. Thank you, Afolabi, for coming.
Yeah, I also want to answer a question of, that she talked about fixed deposit. She didn't do that. I'll put that on. I don't want to. I'm on air, so I don't want to just.
Okay. Let's pick this last call for you. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Who's on the line?
This is Janet from Melele.
Janet, ask your question.
The question based on this banking.
Yes, cyber security. That's waiting with the talk today. Cyber security.
Yes, sir. Please, I want to ask, what about this like this banking that is online, like
we cannot. We cannot hear you very well.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Open an account with them. You still give them your details, like your contact, your date of birth, and even your BVN to open account online, maybe OPay or PAMPay now. How are you?
Hello?
I think it's from our
it's from your side.
That I'm just hearing about today.
Okay, so what's your question,
That's
Janet?
the question.
We can't hear. Your question is it safe to give them?
Yes, to also bank with them and give them your details.
Okay, Isaac, he said, is it okay to do all this online banking and give them every information about yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say it's very safe because these are microfinance banks.
Okay, they will keep your secret.
So they are literally licensed under CBN.
Okay.
But another thing is, you see, these attackers are getting smarter by the day. So literally, like I said, they can send you a message on your phone and say, okay, you should register and all that. So if you click the link and you put in your details,
you are gonna.
Actually, you put in your BVN. They use your BVN to link to all of your other accounts. Okay. And it's just all done.
Okay. Thank you very much, Isaac.
Thank you very much.
You are coming back on Wednesday. Yeah. Because from the callers we still have a lot to talk about. Let's go on a short commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
ẹ̀yin ará àdúgbò ẹlẹ́bú báwo ló ṣe ń lọ lórí ọ̀nà yín gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń tajà ní ẹlẹ́bú off Akala Expressway báwo ni ọ̀rọ̀ títì ẹlẹ́bú ṣe múmú lọ́kàn yín tó lọ́jọ́ Thursday April 17 ipò tí títì ẹlẹ́bú wà ni a fẹ́ gbéyẹ̀wò lórí ìkànnì agbọ́nmágbẹ West Radio 89.3 FM kí lẹ gbọ́ kí lẹ mọ̀ lórí ipa tí ìjọba ń kó lórí ọ̀nà yìí ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń gbé àdúgbò ẹlẹ́bú gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó tọ́ àti èyí tó yẹ lórí ọ̀nà ẹlẹ́bú ṣé kìí ṣe wípé ẹ̀yin ará ẹlẹ́bú náà dàgúnlá sí ọ̀rọ̀ ara yín ẹ tẹ́tí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ́jọ́ Thursday April 17 láago 3 ọ̀sán láti sọ tẹnu yín lórí ipò tí ọ̀nà ẹlẹ́bú wà báyìí lórí ètò ìta baálẹ̀ ààyè sì tún wà láti rán aṣojú sórí ètò bákan náà ẹ lè pè sí 07045238936 kó tó di ọjọ́ ètò West Radio 89.3 FM ìkànnì agbọ́nmágbẹ rédíò ẹ̀yin aráàlú ni o.
ọ̀rọ̀ àgbà bí ó ṣe lówùrọ̀ ó pẹ́ títí láṣẹ lọ́jọ́ alẹ́. Délé odò.
That Gele Chick in collaboration with
Wells Radio 89.3 FM brings you 2 days advanced Gele training featuring Mr. T. Gele, BJ Gele, and that Gele Chick.
Date 23rd to 24th April 2025.
Venue Wells Radio Broadcasting House, Alafin Avenue, Oliole Estate, Ibadan. Time 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Daily.
Registration fee 20,000 naira only.
For inquiries, call 07084477686 or 07045238936.
Be a professional Gele artist today and earn your financial freedom. Remember, knowledge is power. This training is supported by Wells Radio 89.3 FM.
And the town's the big lord.
Káàbọ̀ padà Sanu Dada Owa Anyala Achilazo. That is the Wazobia for you. Where they reach you from Wells Radio 89.3 FM. We dey for Oluyole Estate Alaafin Avenue. No say as people don't they call from left, right, and center. I talk am before say Wells Radio we know they bring people we no know anything where they talk. We know they go be a part of bring people or people super joint. We they bring people who know what they know so that they can come and explain cyber security. Next Wednesday, our guests they come back again, make you educate or your people. make una no get, make you know they click anyhow for your phone. They say click this one, you click. Click this one, you click. They collect your pension, collect your all the money where you don't save with your mama bonjour. Make it here Wednesday, make it come again because we they bring this man back, Mr. Isaac Afolabi, will be cyber security analyst. But we deal with Alpha Photos, where they sponsor the people where they receive recharge card. In fact, my phone don't full self. They call me. I say no be me. They send the card on Alpha Photos. They say make somebody call from Ido. He say make I greet Alpha Photos.
Someone called this morning.
Someone called this morning.
Ask for the description
of Choice Plaza. You know, say Alpha Photos don't clock 40 years. Where you see there for business of photography. Now they give recharge card through Wells Radio. Now they also they snap photo, put them for frame, give people free to mark the anniversary. And the owner of Alpha Photos, is here, Reverend Alfred Faduba, is here with us. You're welcome, sir.
Good morning, dear listeners.
You're welcome, sir.
It's wonderful that a company, photographic company for that matter, can survive for 40 years in an economy of the type we have in this country.
Yes. How did you survive,
sir? Mean, it's wonderful.
How it takes survive?
Because it's very, very tough over the past 40 years. We had it very, very tough. But here we are. We are giving glory to the Almighty that we have survived for 40 years and we are still there. Ask for photographic establishments in the city of Ibadan before they mention 3 Alpha Photos will come in. And we are proud of that, and we are personally grateful to the Almighty God and to everyone who have been supporting this company over the
past 40 years.
We have a lot of people. We cannot mention them all.
Okay. I mentioned you can mention some.
Yeah, well, I started the business in UI. Permit me at this juncture to congratulate the Jambites. They are matriculating in UI this morning. Yes, and our company started right there in the University of Ibadan in 1985. The year I passed that of UI. Okay. And today they are a new set of students are matriculating.
Yes.
And our studio is still there. Our studio is still very much in the University of Ibadan. We are at the UI bookshop basement. Okay. In case anyone is hearing me and you are in UI matriculating, or you are a relative of one of those who are matriculating, please take time off the merrymaking and visit our staff at the UI bookshop basement and have a few shots of pictures. We don't charge much, and our staff are very, very friendly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations to all matriculating students of the University of Ibadan. Okay. Our studio is there at the UI bookshop, and you can always call in after your matriculation, and we are always there, and you will meet our staff. They will do you well.
Okay. Say you talk of challenges. Can you mention 2 or 3 challenges that challenged you? And you are
the initial challenge was that of finance. I didn't find it easy. I had to sell off a car, a Honda Accord car, those old type of Honda Accord. At the inception of the business, barely 3 months after the business started, I didn't have money, and it wasn't easy to get money. Photographers don't get money easily from the bank. They don't believe we can make money to pay back bank loan, and that was the old notion. But over the years, banks have also known that photographers are very, very valuable. They are people that can be giving money to. And so finance was the initial problem. Okay. Yes, that was the initial problem. I was blessed with an environment where I was able to stir up clientele. I mean customers. That was inside UI. That was not a problem. They were there. So by the grace of God that was upon me, I was able to advertise Alpha Photos within the campus. There were a lot of photographers there then. I didn't know there were so many of them. So that was also another challenge. I went into UI where there were so many photographers. I didn't know they were all there. Okay. So when I started, and I was aggressive from the onset. So one of the initial challenges after that of finance was those of photographers on campus, discovering that a new establishment was coming in and was so aggressive. I was very, very aggressive, I was still very much young then. And I will move from place to place. On every tree on the campus, almost every tree, you will find a small poster of Alpha Photos in 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Advertising Alpha Photos is at Student Union Building. If you need passport photograph, if you need pictures, if you have a bad day to do anything, hall, weekly, annual students week, yeah. So we are so popular. So at the beginning, one of those that powerful challenges was photographers on campus who saw me coming up so dynamically, they rose up against me. They may be hearing, some of them who are still much alive will be hearing. They rose up against Alpha Photos, and a lot of things I cannot tell were happening. So it was also another challenge. That was on the campus. Now, establishing an extension within town, I also had a similar problem with photographers. They may be hearing me, and they rose up so much against Alpha Photos that was coming up powerfully, and then making friends with customers, not charging so much. They said I was spoiling the business. They accused me of spoiling business and bringing in new people into the industry. If they are hearing me, they will not say that is telling a lie. I brought in so many people, so many who are educated into the industry. I trained so many people free, and my colleagues then didn't like that I was bringing in people massively into the industry. And I was saying, if lecturers are afraid that the industry of academics, how do I describe people who are educated now? That it will be so wide. They will refuse to train people in school. They will, I didn't like that at all. And photographers of my age and those who were my seniors then didn't like it at all. So they rose up against me powerfully. They called me into meetings. They accused me of so many things. They threatened me. Yes, I can say this. They threatened me, threatened my wife and my family. Photographers of my age, and some of them who were much older. So many of them are gone now. These were some of the challenges I had. I had so much confrontations from photographers of that age then. So that is one of many challenges I faced. And thank God from the beginning I was always carrying my wife along. It was my wife and I that were doing the business. So my wife and I will go with our hands behind us, standing before older photographers who are saying, we did this, we did that, we did this, we did that, that we are destroying the industry of photography. Whereas I believe that what we know, let us share
it with others. Spread the knowledge.
Yeah, so that was also another powerful challenge that Alpha Photos faced at our beginning.
Okay. Now that we have 40 years in the business, what kind of now you are celebrating it with your customers?
Powerful, and I want to say thank you to all of them who are still coming. They will tell us, some of them are coming to my studio and saying, you took my picture when I was a baby. Now during my matriculation, you took my picture. During my wedding, you took my picture. And now, each time I hear that, I hear this almost every week. And those are the people who are still sustaining us, our old customers. Some of them are already much bigger than we are, and they come to us and begin to tell me stories of how Alpha Photos have served them.
Okay, make we pick this call. Hello. Hello. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother.
You're welcome, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Sir.
And Charlie, good morning. No.
Good morning, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
From Apetarola, Ibadan here.
You're welcome, sir.
Mo kí àlejò wa.
Ẹ káàárọ̀, sir.
Mo fẹ́ béèrè ìbéèrè kan.
Mo gbọ́ yín, sir.
Ṣé téèyàn bá fẹ́ kọ́ nípa gbogbo ohun tí ẹ̀ ń tú àṣírí rẹ̀ síta yìí, ṣé àǹfààní wà? Ṣé èèyàn lè kọ́ ṣó lè mọ̀? Àti pé ọjọ́ orí wo ni ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ń kíkọ́? Ṣé ọjọ́ orí wo ni ó sì pin? Ṣé Yorùbá mi yé yín?
Kò sígbà tí yín ò lè kọ́ṣẹ́ àbí kàwé bí èèyàn bá ti ní ohun tí à ń pè ní passion. Mo bí fẹ́ pé passion ní Yorùbá ń ṣe yín WAZOBIA passion.
Ṣẹ́ẹ̀fì nọ́mbà yín sórí afẹ́fẹ́ tẹ bá fẹ́ fúlẹ̀.
Nọ́mbà mi ò ṣòro wà lórí ẹ Google Alpha Photos ẹ rí Alpha Photos níbẹ̀ sá.
Hello sir, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Fóònù ìgbà tí mo ti ní accident fóònù ó ti bàjẹ́ mi ò dẹ̀ tí ro tí màá fi tún ṣe. Fóònù kékeré gan ni mo fi pè yín báyìí.
Alpha Photos ẹ ṣe ń fún yín nọ́mbà mi. Pè mí tààrà kò sí nǹkan tẹ fẹ́ kọ́ ní ọjọ́ orí tẹ́lẹ̀ wà tẹ́ ẹ ò lè kọ́ tẹ́ bá ti nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí láti mọ̀.
Ó dà sà.
Tẹ́ fẹ́ gbọ́ nọ́mbà mi báyìí tẹ́ bá máa tẹ́ bá ní báyìí lọ́wọ́ ṣé ẹ gba nọ́mbà yẹn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí kí ẹ bá tẹ̀ tún kọ́ máa kọ́ sílẹ̀ 080 33 45 07 45.
Okay.
ẹ lè bá wọn tún pé tí wọ́n bá
080 33 45 07 45 tàbí 46 tẹ́ bá gbé 46 ìyàwó mi lẹ́ ń pè yẹn nọ́mbà àtẹlẹ́ra wọn ni.
Okay, sir.
Mm-hmm. Sir, you made mention of how you not only manage the business yourself, but with your wife. So, which means she was involved. She knew the finance, what was coming in and what was going out.
She played a wonderful role, and it's an advantage.
I want you to advise those men, women that run their business secretly alone on their own without allowing their partners to no, because from what you said, I believe two are better than one.
Of course.
So there are instances where you see in a family the husband is running a business, but the woman has no idea of what is coming in, or the woman is running a business and she's always hiding the income. What advice would you give them to make this work? Because I see you and mommy glowing. The last time you came, we could not just comprehend the glow and how good you guys still look at this age.
We are over 70. We quarrel. I don't hide it that we don't quarrel. We quarrel. But I mean, when a man and a woman gets married, you should know that you are married for A, and when issues of quarrel come in, you should resolve it in several interests. You should resolve it, and that's how we will manage. Yeah, and in the business, you can't have any better partner than your wife now. You can't have any better partner. Yes, even though the women, they want to make up, sometimes my wife I allow her, and sometimes she believes we should spend this money on the children. When I say I still allow her, so I allow. And one good thing, to her credit, to the glory of God too, I'm blessed with a woman who toes my line. I've had it tough that I was once a downfall driver, and my wife was happy about that. Yes, we've had some women will not. So my wife told my line from the beginning. She agrees with me. We have differences. We go at logger sometimes, but yet we are 48 years. We've been married for 48 years, and I mean, so no better person than one's wife or one's husband. So two of you, husband and wife, if she sees the money, she will sometimes use some of the money to cook for me in the house. Sometimes she will use some of the money to take care of the children that should be responsible. So and I know she would not want the business to spoil, except she's not your wife. If such a fellow is not your wife, there will be problem. When it is your wife indeed, I mean, she will not want the business to get spoiled.
Okay, thank you very much, Alpha Photos. This 40th year anniversary, how has it been like?
Well, we are still gathering momentum. We are planning. This is the year, and we have started actually. We are gathering momentum, and we are going to give a date when we will do the celebration before the year runs out. Okay. From January, we've been saying this is our year of 40th anniversary celebration. Okay. Customers have been coming. We give them some discount. We take free picture. We give them free. Part of it is this radio. We are coming up every week, and I know by the grace of God, we will go through this year on the radio. It's part of our 40th anniversary
Thank you very
celebration.
Much. Thank you very much. Ask once again before you go some of the services you render.
Well, passport photograph, I would know better place than Alpha Photos, studio pictures, photo shoots, ceremonies, photo coverage, photo frames, training. The experience I have is wonderful. You want to have somebody with experience to train you. Come to the business techniques to survive economic like the type we have in Nigeria today. I mean, how to maneuver issues, how to go about it. So Alpha Photos still remains the best, and we are still there.
Thank you very much.
I've trained so many people who are. It's like I'm putting my spirit of the business into a new generation. Okay. That when I pass on, I will eventually pass on one day and speak about this every day. And that the Alpha Photos will continue to be a blessing to humanity. Okay. Thank you very much. Until next week.
Okay, sir. Thank you for coming to Wells Radio 89.3 FM.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you once again for keeping it locked on Wells Radio 89.3 FM. We go back to, there is something we want to discuss before we go. CBEX matter. We don't hear how the thing is shared for Ibadan. Where some people, their money, they put money no come out again. And I want to talk this morning. Waiting this Ponzi scheme, where they fall, why Nigerians they fall inside Ponzi scheme. What we want to talk this morning? Be say we don't want to make you condemn anybody because if like say the whole of Ibadan they mourn. All the people who put
the
money.
whole of Nigeria.
The people who put money. People who put money for CPEX. Now then we want to talk this morning because I don't go check say this CPEX what do you mean? CPEX mean in a CBEX. It means China Beijing Equity Exchange. Now China people China Beijing, B for Beijing, E for equity, X for exchange. That is the meaning of CPEX. They came into Nigeria last year, July 2024, and they promised 100% return in 30 days. And there they catch Nigerians. Users were encouraged to refer people. If you bring people, what they call referral network, your own going to increase. But you know, say, before you can't do money business for Nigeria, if you go register. According to my research, Securities and Exchange Commission, that's SEC, they say that CBEX was unregistered and operated illegally. Why they can't leave them? That's the question. They say they don't register them. Nigeria's Security Exchange Commission say they don't register CBEX. My question be say why they can't allow them to operate for inside country. I be somebody can walk out into America, you don't register anything, you begin to cooperate. American government go leave you. Why they leave? Because why they leave these people to be operating? Now our people are crying. Why you know say these people don't register and you see allow them? That is the question this morning. And the people who don't lose money with the beguna, you know say MMM don't happen. 2016 to 2017. MMM means Mavarodial Mondial Movement. Meaning one, then come out. Twinkers, Ultimate Cycler, Zafont, Givers Forum, Get Help Worldwide, iCharity, a lot of names, Ifugram. And why the thing why you think say Nigerians they jump inside this boat of Ponzi scheme? I don't go Awaka Road go ask people. They say na poverty. Some say poverty, some say na greed. What do you think say they happen, Modube? Make you explain to our people for Yoruba language before we come.
Akin lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí World Radio 89.3 FM náà ní ìkànnì kànga gbọ́mọ̀gbẹ́ tó kalẹ̀ sí Aláàfin Avenue Olúyọ̀lé Estate nílùú Ìbàdàn WAZOBIA platform náà lẹ̀ ṣì ń gbọ́ lọ́wọ́. Báyìí a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ti CBEX títí tí ó dàbí pé àwọn èèyàn kówó sí lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta tí wọ́n sì ti wọ ọkọ̀ sọ̀bọ̀. Ó jẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ tó ṣe pé orílẹ̀-èdè China náà ni wọ́n gbé kalẹ̀ bí Chukwuemeka ṣe sọ China Beijing Equity Exchange òun gangan ni tá a bá kọ́ ní tá a kọ́ tán yìí CBEX yẹn tó sì jẹ́ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn Nàìjíríà ló ní ó kówó sínú ẹ̀ tó sì wọkọ̀ sọ̀bọ̀ báyìí lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yìí. Chukwuemeka sì wà ń béèrè pé kí ló fà á tó fi jẹ́ wípé àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wọ́n ń kówó sí tẹ́bà gbàgbé oríṣiríṣi irú ẹ̀ ló tiẹ̀ ti wáyé kó tó dìgbà yìí MMM wáyé bẹ́ẹ̀ tó yẹ pé gbówó àwọn èèyàn lọ Wealth Solution ó ṣàpọ̀ lórírúurú tó wáyé tó sì jẹ́ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ bó ṣe jẹ́ pé ń já àwọn èèyàn tán mọ́ ni wọ́n sì tún ń torí bọ̀ kí ló dé táwọn Nàìjíríà ń torí bọ̀rú nǹkan báwọn ṣé ìfà wọ́n ní ìfà máa fani lápò ìyá ṣé ìfà ni àbí ìṣẹ́ ló mú àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà lómi tó fi jẹ́ pé wọ́n fowó sí àbí ṣáà ní ìwọra ni àbí kí láti ẹ̀ pé tó mú wọn fi owó sínú nǹkan báyìí tó wá ń fa wàhálà sáwùjọ.
Thomas sauraro muna kan hira ne a shirin da muke kira WAZOBIA platform daga Wells Radio 89.3 FM. Mun gama hira da shi bakonmu na farko a Malam Isaac Afolabi, mun kada hira kuma yanzu da shi shi oga kwata-kwata na Alpha Photos a Reverend Alfred Paduba. Yanzu mun shiga gefen hirin da muke akan wannan abin da ake kira CBEX wato CBEX da mun Chukwuemeka ya ce sunan shine China Beijing Equity security exchange to shine da muka yi bincike mun samu cewa akwai wata organization da aka kice SEC wato Security and Exchange Commission ta ce wannan CBEX in bata yi registration ba, so bata register ba a Nigeria, ba santa ba da cewa ita company bane. To shine muna ce wayannan mutanen sun san da wannan abun kuma aikin su ne su yi bincike su duba wayannan mutanen da sun zo suna aiki a nan da ba su registration ba, don me yasa suka bar wayannan mutanen suke cika ba da wannan abubuwa din. To mun ce bari mu yi hira akan wannan abun don ba Ibadan kawai ba, duk cikin kasar Najeriya zaka ji ana kukan wannan CBEX da mutane da yawa sun sa kuɗi kuma kuɗin su ya bi ruwa ya yi gaba. To shine muka ce bari mu hira akai mu bude idanun mutane don wannan abubuwan yana fita kulliyo ana caccanza mai suna ne amma the same thing ne, kamar yadda Chukwuemeka ya faɗa, an yi MMM, an yi Twinkers, an yi IAS, an yi Forgive Kinikon, dukkan abubuwa daban-daban, duk na kuɗi ne, zaka sa kuɗi ka samu kuɗi bayan kwanaki. Duk wayannan abubuwan bai kamata ba mutanen Najeriya ke, amma shine muna ce amma me yasa mutanen Najeriya ba sa ji suna komawa suna kan yin wannan abu, mene dalili din kuma me kuke ga ya kamata mu yi ko me za mu yi don mu kawo canji kuma a samu ci gaba. To shine muke so mu hira akan CBEX. Za ku iya kiran mu akan layin mu 0916832000 ko kuma 0916831000.
Ndị be anyị, okwu anyị ji bịa na okwu ikpeazụ maka ihe gbasara CBEX. Ịma na ndị mmadụ tinyere ego na nke a na-akpọ CBEX ugbu a n'obodo Nigeria dum. Nke mere na ịbara ebe anụnwa bụ nọọsụ nọ CBEX anwawo China Beijing Exchange China Beijing Exchange Equity nye ka a na-akpọ CBEX. Na ọ dị ka mgbuchacha, asị gị na iweta ego 20 naira enye gị 30 naira enye gị 50 naira. Ndị Security Exchange Commission wee na-akọwa na onweghị mgbe ha ji wee nye ndị a ikike ndị na-arụ ọrụ n'ime obodo Naijiria. Olekwana ka esi gba ha nkịtị ka ha na-arụ ọrụ n'ime Naijiria ebe na onweghị onye nyere ha ikike, ka ha na-agọzi agụ ugbu a maka na nsogbu apụtago. Ọ bụrụ na itinyere ego na CBEX, kpachapụ anya maka na ọzọ ka na-abịakwa. Ịnwakwa na anwa je tinye ego n'ihe na-amaghị isi ya, nyewe okwu anyị ji bịa kịta oge na-asị anyị kwapụ. The thing wey we want to talk be say na Security Exchange Commission say they no give them license. Why they allow them? Is Nigeria a jungle or a place where anybody can come and do anything? You don't give them permission, and you know they are operating, and you allow them.
They get offices for
Lagos everywhere. Why they allowed? Or is it because there's a problem now? That's why they are denying. Say they no give them. Why if you no give them permission? Why allow them to be operating inside Nigeria? Make you answer this call. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Good morning. What's your name?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. Anthony on the line, sir.
Anthony.
I think with my own little understanding about this CBEX, it's not a registered company because they operate online.
Okay.
And most of their transactions, if you are able to make some funding, you find out that they don't deal. Their conversion is not in naira; they deal in dollar.
Okay.
So I think it's very hard for the Nigerian government to regulate it and to look into it, because even the offices we are saying they are operating in Nigeria is not their own offices. They don't know anybody here. The only thing I think those people operating under them is that when you when you are into something and you say, okay, gather your own group, maybe when you have like 20 people, then you as the leader of that group will be having your own interest. So far they are using your own link, they are using your own code to log into that CBEX. So I think that is where some Nigerians have interest. When they gather, they will not have their own interest. But I think the source and the main where the business is coming from is not from Nigeria, so it's an online, and they don't deal with naira transactions. Except you convert the money into dollar. So, but I think another thing why Nigerians will fall victim is greed. No, we are greedy. We want to use 10 naira to get 20 naira. We want to use 10 naira to get 50 naira. So when we have that kind of mentality, it is very easy for us to fall victim. But when we don't have this, then we can't fall victim. And you can't shy away from the fact that there's poverty in the land. So everybody, at least, if they come, except God help someone, except God just be with us to take away that spirit of greed.
Okay.
But I can say, me, I don't fall victim of all this kind of things because I look at it impossible. How can I put 20 naira before 30 days and I get 40 naira?
Okay.
So, except if we remove that greed, then we'll be able to not fall victim.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you, Anthony.
I wish Modupe and my sister.
I agree with you, Oga Dominic.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah,
Tony.
Ekaro.
Thank you.
Yes, fine, yeah.
Okay. The question now is this: the people who don't fall victim, waiting we can advise them. Give advice because time no day for us again. I don't want to make I blame them.
Oh.
Which advice we could give them because they mourn now.
You go console them first.
The thing where we go tell them be say that one
if
don't waka, that one don't waka be that. Make them take am easy.
Exactly.
Make them know because of that go commit suicide.
Exactly.
If to say them borrow money, do am. Make them talk to the person. How they go they pay? Do agreement. How they go they how they go refund the money where them borrow. But next time, make them know they enter one chance because now one chance.
Okay.
Exactly.
At least give them advice. Talk to them because na condolence.
Please, it's a sad thing because a lot of people have lost a lot of money, and I can not only say it's because of the economic situation of the country, but just as Mr. Dominic said, it's greed. Because if you are contented with what
the economy contributed also.
Yes, economy contributed a great deal. It contributed, but if we are content with what we have, and we put in hard work with the little we have, it will reap gradually. Okay. You want to reap where you did not sow overnight, it's not possible.
You never advise them. You never condole
so
them.
okay, I'm just saying that right now we can only pray that God will take away the pain of that money that they have lost, and God will help them to heal, and that when another one comes, they will not say, let me go there so that I will recover that money they have lost. That, that's the thing. When they lose this one, they will look for another one to go and recover, and you still fall into one chance.
My own be say, make Chineke God give them the grace to bear the loss. You understand? And when they see something that look like Ponzi, make them run away.
Run.
Say for my place, they say if a snake bites Pekin, if you see earthworm, you go run away.
You go run.
Make you no carry for this thing, go put for Ponzi.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything where they go promise you so much gain, look and well before you put your name.
Exactly.
Ẹ ṣeun ní gbogbo ibi tẹ́ ti ń gbọ́ wá ní ríjú báyìí lọ lórí WAZOBIA platform fún tòní iléeṣẹ́ Alpha Photos. Ẹ ṣeun Ọlọ́run túbọ̀ máa bù sápò yín. Ẹ fẹ́ kọ́ṣẹ́ bá ti ń ya fọ́tò ní ẹ mọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan náà ń ṣe nílé iṣẹ́ wọn, kódà wọn ò kọ́ yín bá ti ń yàwòrán pẹ̀lú adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bọ́tìnì wa Henry àti pẹ̀lú mi àti Joalen pé ẹ̀ṣọ́ tẹ́ bá gbé sókè sílẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ mẹ́jọ lágbára Ọlọ́run àbí ní ọjọ́ Friday yìí Jímọ̀ a tún mọ̀ pàdé lórí WAZOBIA platform. Modupeola Sanni Golden Voice on Radio lọ́rùn ní rí àtayọ̀ ní ká fi pàdé.
To jama'a masu sauraro mu zo karshen shirinmu da muke kawo muku daga Wells Radio 89.3 FM. WAZOBIA platform za mu sake kawo muku ranar Juma'a. Muna godiya na musamman wa shi Alpha Photos babban sponsor namu da ke ba ma mutane recharge card da ke ba su kyautan hotuna. Muna mishi godiya. To sai mun sake haduwa kuma ranar Juma'a ne ce da suna Barnabas ku huta gajiya.
Igbo Bigbo ebe a ka anyị ga-awụsa ọwara tata. Anyị na-ekene Alpha Photos onye na-eweta akwụkwọ eji akpọ n'ekwentị. Ugbu a na-eke ndị mmadụ, anyị na-ekene ya, na-ekenekwa ihe niile ọ na-emegasị n'ebe a. Aha m bụ Chukwuemeka Munachiso. Anyị ga-echigha azụ ụbọchị Friday. Now here we go draw the curtain. Friday we dey come back again for WAZOBIA platform wey dey reach una from Wells Radio 89.3 FM. Abeg, if you see anything wey look like a Ponzi scheme, make you run away. Make Chineke God heal the people wey don lose money. Because nothing is a mistake in life.
Exactly.
A lesson.
Exactly.